and became a youth pastor at my church, and got married to a wonderful, godly woman.
Thank God.
Yeah, and so the Lord has blessed me once I surrendered my life to Him.
Oh.
And really held nothing back. So, and then I've been working for Operation Unite for about 7 months now, and Karen Kelly, the president of Unite, she was able to see what the Lord had been doing in my life, and that was the kind of thing that we needed at Unite, and so she asked me to come on board, which blew me away. That's not usually the way the story goes, but
Exactly.
but the Lord does above what we can ask and think. So
what a testimony.
Yeah.
What a work that you got set before you, that you can help change people's lives and that you can help eliminate this problem in our communities. And it is a vast problem. What about people that has addictions that want inside to really be free? What are some steps they can do?
Well, there's a lot of places that can help. And that's one of the big things about the treatment program that Unite offers. Chad's Hope is one of the places that Unite helps to pay for people to go to treatment. The voucher is accepted there, and there's a lot of great facilities all through our state and even in other states that we utilize. But I can honestly say that the first step to really getting help and for it to work is that you have to become broken.
Exactly.
And really for anyone who is going to surrender their life to the Lord, to become a Christian, that has to take place anyway.
Oh, so
your heart has to be broken, and a lot of people talk about hitting bottom, and we've heard that term, a lot, that, with alcoholism and with drug addiction, that, they have to reach their bottom. They have to get to their bottom. Well, the bottom can be, the grave for a lot of people, and what I think that means truly is that your heart has to reach a point where it can be surrendered. And usually that takes, because of the addiction, because of the nature of it, it takes it to be completely broken, and before the Lord can put it back together.
Well, I am so thankful that people are really stepping up, like even in legislation, House Bill number 1, people are cracking down on these drug situations.
Well, we've had this epidemic going on for a while now, and it's gotten to the point where everybody's trying to point fingers at who to blame. But now, in the past couple of years, our legislators have even said that we need to do something. We need to implement some laws and some guidelines for not just for the people to follow, but for doctors to follow. And so House Bill 1 came about, and it's got the full support of Hal Rogers, and but our governor Bashir and our the speaker and the president of the Senate. President Stivers and Greg Stumbo and these gentlemen have crossed party lines to implement this much needed legislation, which does some amazing things. And there's a lot of miseducation about it, because the people who are not for it would like you to believe that it's evil and that it's really going to hurt your life. But what it does, it requires every doctor that would prescribe a scheduled drug, which is a narcotic, such as pain medication or nerve medicine like Xanax and Valium. It requires them to enter what they have prescribed into a statewide database called Casper.
Very good.
And with that information, the doctor must do a Casper report on a new patient. And so if somebody is coming to that doctor and saying, well, I need this, and that doctor is going to prescribe that to a person, they would run a Casper, And a lot of cases that we've seen with over medication is that people are doing what's called doctor shopping. And so they'll go to 2 or 3 or 10 doctors and get the same kind of prescriptions from each of those doctors. Well, Casper eliminates that.
Very good.
Yeah, you can't do that. I believe that it was last year 58 million pain pills were prescribed, not in Florida, in Kentucky, by Kentucky doctors. We only have 4 million people in Kentucky. You know, so that's staggering to me. And since the implementation of Casper, and putting some accountability, not just for doctors but for patients, we've seen a tremendous drop in the